We might be 2 days out of date, but he's your late out of date female wrestler of the year 2021. In my opinion, not the greatest year for women's wrestling, but here.
Or in general.
But we've got to do it, man. If we don't do a women's wrestler of the year, they'll be claiming sexism and every other sort of ism. And we've included a black woman on this list, not for the sake of diversity though, because she's actually pretty good. So Big Swole, go fuck yourself. You're no on this list. The nominees for female wrestler of the year are
Sasha Banks.
Yes, the boss, Sasha Banks, returned, had a cup of coffee with the belt. Did she even win the belt? Ah, she did, aye. She won it for about 2 minutes. Then she disappeared again, back into mid-card mediocrity. For some reason, Sasha Banks can't, and I don't want the reason being because she's black, right? But for some reason, she can't get a solid run with a belt. Every time she wins it, she like drops it straight away. Anyway, the other nominees.
Mandy Rose.
Moved to NXT, new makeover, new style. Looks a bit like Lara Croft in my opinion. I'm getting the Tomb Raider vibes. And she's the new NXT champion. So a good year for Mandy Rose. We've also got
Becky Lynch, the Irish lass kicker, even though that gimmick's about 7-year-old. I hate cringy Lynch, but you know what? I think it just sums up how shit women are in wrestling when she's making the top 4. Do you not think so? Obviously returned after the whole pregnancy gimmick.
Well, that's not our gimmick anymore. I can't remember what it is, but our gimmick's big time Bex, alright? So there you go.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Alright, well.
That's what I even said after I said it. That's about 7 year out of date.
Why couldn't you call by the gimmick she is?
I didn't know what it was.
Fucking knew.
Fucking pish. Big time Bex. There's nothing big time about her. What's big time?
It's like
a pish match.
It's like Seth Rollins. He's had about fucking 10 different gimmicks in the last 3 years, and they're all kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
It's all like
midlife crisis.
It's all like a Joker rip-off, but with wee other add-ons and shit.
With big glasses, looking like a fucking muppet.
Conor McGregor wannabe. I mean, Conor McGregor's made that fucking good. And last but not least, we've got Alexa Bliss, who is just kind of on this list because she's Alexa Bliss. Had a good start to the year, and then was pretty much gone. Well, it wasn't gone after WrestleMania, but
may as well.
I mean, yeah, the stuff after WrestleMania wasn't great.
Creative was gone after Mania.
Yeah, I mean, just didn't like the whole direction they went with the whole doll thing. I don't get it, honestly. I didn't get it, didn't want to get it, but we got it. Anyway, let's move on then to the winner of this poll. That was the 4 nominees coming in at last place with a joint 18% of the vote. Was Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. Your thoughts on that?
I'll tell you what, I'd probably put Bliss. I would rank Bliss last because I've just thought the amount of segments in Alexa's Playground where she was on the swing. I mean, there was
Lily, Doudrop, Eva Marie.
Doudrop sitting on the fucking heavy duty swing because she can't sit on a normal swing.
That freak show looking bastard. Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, Kim O'Connor. Yeah, fucking awful. Why is she even here?
But she takes up the same amount of votes as Sasha Banks on this list. Drum roll for the person in second place. Dun, 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 dun. No, it's not John Cena, it's Mandy Rose coming in with 27% of the vote. I don't know if she's raiding tombs in NXT, but she's no raiding titles on the main roster because that is Becky Lynch. She is number 1 on this list with 36% of the vote. Big time Bex gets the big time poll.
Baby Beckham.
And yeah, she is the winner. I personally probably wouldn't have voted for her. Don't think I voted in this poll, but
no,
wouldn't have been my pick. Although that has been a weak year. I mean,
I don't know who I'd have voted for. To be
honest, no one really stands out there. To be fair, maybe Britt Baker should have been on the list because she's 10 times better than Big Swole, just to piss off any wee black AEW fans that may be watching. So, aye, Britt Baker, she's my new pick.
We're all about diversity, guys. Are all there.
Britt Baker came 5th. We just couldn't fit her in. It was a 4-man poll. Yeah, 4-man poll. I'm not going to change.
With an Irish, with a black, and with
an American and a
Canadian.
Alright, there you go. We'll spread it out. You can't get much more than that. Rest of the year goes to Becky Lynch. Let us know what you think down below, guys. Until next time.
That's it for Fog Wrestling.
Peace.